Dad, can I borrow the car?
Where are you going?
Just to the movies.
They grow up fast.
Thanks, Dad.
State Farm's Steer Clear program helps them learn safety. You get lower rates. When you're there, State Farm is there.
Where are you going?
Work.
State Farm agents Brian Moe in Baton Rouge and Carl Morrow in Baton Rouge are there for you. Call to start planning today.
At Gulf Coast Office Products, we're at pace with the future, offering leading technology and multifunctional office equipment. Whether it's copying, printing, scanning, or faxing, you'll receive the best in quality right here locally.
We needed to move documents between our office, the insurance company, and our customers. Gulf Coast Office Products provided us with that technology.
From full-color imaging equipment to document imaging software for storage and retrieval, we're leading the way. Gulf Coast Office Products, excellence in imaging solutions.
If you're looking for the gear you need in the colors you bleed, then make your first stop Co-op. Much more than just a bookstore, Co-op has the largest selection of LSU merchandise for the whole family, including tailgating supplies, LSU clothing and accessories, great gifts, and a whole lot more. Stop in or order online for the best prices on art supplies, school supplies, and textbooks. The Co-op Bookstore, where you'll always find the gear you need in the colors you bleed.
Does your office need an update? Shop Office Furniture World, where you'll find one of the largest selections of quality new and pre-owned office furniture in the area. We carry a large selection of cubicles, metal desks, file cabinets, bookcases, everything you need for starting a new business or updating one. From the reception area to the boardroom, Office Furniture World can enhance the look of your office at a fraction of the cost. Visit Office Furniture World on Coursey Boulevard today.
Welcome back to Louisiana Football TV Magazine. We're starting our first site, believe it or not. We're getting with the times. But our magazine is daily in 5 days. You can pick up your computer, not manually, but you can turn it on and you can hit lafootballmagazine.com come Friday, and we have a staff that's going to write about the kids in the state daily. I didn't have this task when you were in high school. I had a preview issue. I had a summer issue. I had a recruiting recap issue. So right now we're just going to do the preview issue that everybody likes, but we're going to have an article every day on a kid in the state, on high school, college, across the board with photos in the state. And I think Kimberly tried to call earlier. She's covering UL Raging Cajuns for us and had some information. She's covering the LSU game and has pictures and photos from their practice for the LSU game week. That'll be on Friday on our site. So, go on Friday, lafootballmagazine.com. We're going to launch, and you can get the magazine off the site too. But I want to get back to Fabian Roussel of Peak Performance Physical Therapy, and also Tasman Knockham. Tasman, before we go to Kimberly, I got to ask you this. First, promote and pump your buddy who's here. Before I forget, the guy that keeps you in shape, that keeps you trim and lean at 245.
Yes, sir. I want to give thanks to Keith Ballard. He's a great trainer. He trained Marshall Falk, Weldon Moore, a lot of different running backs, track guys. I was a track guy back in the day at Catholic when I won state. But Keith Ballard, he's one of my favorite trainers. I go to him no matter what because he will always keep me in 100% shape, because a lot of football guys, they don't like running 200s, 400s, right, 300s, but he'll get it out you, and he'll make you. I'm one of the crazy guys because out of all the guys he trained, NFL, college, I'm the only guy who acts for his hardest workouts. So, I like the tough workouts that break me and make me want to throw up. So, Keith Ballard, he's one of the best trainers in the state.
You're only young once, right?
Yes, sir.
We're going to go to the phone lines real quick to Kimberly. Kimberly, you're on live at Louisiana Football TV Magazine. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
What is it like in Lafayette with the Cajuns playing LSU this week? You're covering that for our site. What is it like? What's the intensity with these guys at UL coming to Baton Rouge to play LSU?
UL starting off big. We're 2-0, first time since 1990. It's a huge time for UL football right now. Not only just football, for the community, for the program. The team knows what's coming this weekend. I mean, they're confident. They know they have to bring their A game, no mistakes. There's things they have to work on. Their defense was on point this past weekend. We had already 3 players with Sun Belt Conference mentions. We had Zanders and Albrecht. This past week, Albrecht crushed a 48-yard field goal, 32 seconds left of the game. I mean, these boys are doing great.
Yeah,
they have the depth. They have the passion. We're looking forward to going to Baton Rouge this weekend and show the Tigers what we have all about.
Hey, Kimberly, just want to let everybody know that you're going to be covering UL for our site. UL really doesn't have someone that covers UL daily with photos from practice all the way through, so we're glad to have you with our staff covering the Raging Cajuns in Lafayette.
Oh, I'm glad to be doing it, and just, Raging Cajuns, wear your red on Friday and get ready to pack it up in Death Valley on Saturday.
Okay, thank you, Kimberly. We'll be talking to you soon.
Thanks a bunch.
Okay,
Bye.
Kimberly is covering the Cajuns, and I mean, you never get that. I mean, when did you hear about the Cajuns or Tech or anybody like that, Tasman, growing up on a TV show, daily practice reports, which we're going to have now? LSU doesn't have a practice right now. It's closed. So, I mean, at practice, but you can't go to practice.
Well, but ULL was doing good. Back when I was keeping up with them, Kansas State, you'd never hear that.
Yeah, I mean.
So, but nowadays in college sports, anything can happen. Just like Houston beat Oklahoma State. So anybody can win on any given day.
Well, you gotta mention somebody. You ran track at Catholic High for the man who's won quadrillion state championships, Pete Boudreaux.
Pete Boudreaux, the great.
He helped you in football.
Yeah, he helped me in football. One thing about football, for any young person in high school, when you're in track shape for football, it's no comparison. A lot of football players don't like to run. They don't like running. So when you're in track shape compared to football shape, you're on this level, they're on this level, and you can tell the difference.
Now, did you run LSU Lakes to practice?
No, sir. I wasn't a cross country guy.
Because I hear those guys can run 50 miles around those lakes. I always see them when I run. I'm
That was cross country.
There,
I stuck to the hurdles.
Stuck with that.
The hurdles.
You didn't like running that much.
Oh, no, sir.
Tasman in Memphis, what was it like playing in Tennessee, leaving Baton Rouge? Baton Rouge raised, and you're in Memphis for, 5 years, 4 years?
5.
What was that like?
Great barbecue. Dry barbecue, not juicy barbecue like here, but great barbecue. But it was a great experience. I learned a lot. I met a lot of people. It was an experience that I wouldn't trade for a lifetime. I had met people to friendships for the rest of my life. So playing football at Memphis, then playing with one of my teammates, who's my roommate, D'Angelo Williams, who was the first-round draft pick, for starting running back for the Carolina Panthers. It was a great experience. You meet friends, you meet important people in your life. So it was a great experience. I wouldn't trade it for nothing in the world.